Yeah, of course. I'm sorry, I don't turn my timer. Also, I have strange data. And let's continue. So the basically it's need one the consequences of the US and Israel attacks against Iran. Why Iran answer against the infrastructure and against infrastructure, civilian infrastructure, fresh water of the neighbors. So there's envy. Iran under sanctions and during the 47 years, as said Donald Trump, have a terrible situation and only one factor right now. The Iran have the inflation about I don't know only one factor. I don't know what inflation in Iranian economy right now, but the currency rate I don't remember. I'm sorry. And certainly the in comparison of the neighbors, is very envy. This is a psychological moment, and this is a psychological data. Also, the how the Iran Kuwait, attack Kuwait. So we have explained of this reason. And certainly the geopolitical situation um, allows to the study this issue. The, one of the connection with the not separate Ukraine and Iran. This is not separate story, as you see. I want to repeat the words of the media, how the areas change each other, and but the cooperation uh, both part of the NATO areas located the Atlantic. We have including the in the weapon supplies. Uh, by the way, Marco Rubio had a questions right now about the direction weapon named for the Ukraine, and certainly the United States, as the owner of the weapon, have a right to the redirection into the Fifth Fleet and the Fifth Fleet and another armed forces against Iran. And certainly, but right now, if this weapon was paid, it is by the European allies of the United States, will be it's difficulties to the direction for the you understand the moral principles. And here the Europeans war diplomacy must find the points of for contact with the United States, with the United States, how the Vladimir Zelensky independence had maybe have advice for the Boston, I don't know. Brussels. Have a visit into Saudi Arabia and distribution system anti Shahed system into Saudi Arabia. Said Marco Rubio. Yes, as I have not see the and consider the humanitarian aid maybe Russia. Russia into the run against the military efforts of the United States for with the struggle against the nuclear weapon as it is in the Iran. Certainly, if Kremlin will be suddenly want to the withdraw raw into the since domestic territory to the domestic territory Russian Federation, it will be not simply scandal. It's, even the, China will be show appear the interest in the China People Republic. I think. Um, and another story is commented very it's necessary it is very important to special attention of the mass protectors how the Marco Rubio told about the Donbass territory as State Secretary said we only he said I'm quoted it his words we only resent the wishes of Kremlin's wishes to about the Donbass, and United States have not plan to the push put pressure of the Kiev to the Kiev or how to the as he must to leave non occupied territory of the Russian forces. Uh, this is very important and certainly the um, this is a situation have the big field for the maneuvers or for the also the Kiev also the Russia. For example, Kiev must be to demand to do of freedom the Sumskaya Kharkivskaya Oblast, which occupied the Russian Federation, especially how the advertisement Vladimir Putin about Prokhorovka, Vladimir Putin don't said yet. And so the Kiev must be demand to do freedom Sumskaya Kharkovskaya Oblast, which located northeast of Ukraine, and the around territory of the Zaporozhye atomic plant in Zaporizhia. We will tell about it. Well, this is a very important point at the Hill Parizhik due to the Parizhk atomic plant in Zaporizhia have a potential to the supply to supply energy in the Zaporozhye Oblast. Also, as Ukraine as the Russian territories, some and the Kirovohrad Oblast, and even the Crimea. Hmm. Um, and so very sadly, how at the 7th of the March, Russian Iskander destroyed the Dnestrovskaya, not Dniprovskaya, Dnestrovskaya hydroelectricity, which supplies energy Moldova, not only Vinnytsia Oblast of Ukraine. This is footnotes. Um, and certainly about here the question of the towers um, have already is preparation to how the Ukraine always have 75% of the quantity cross attack each other, Russia and Ukraine. So the industry and European help they can to very attention and how do you know, the 3 days in a row Ukraine draws attack Leningrad Oblast. Leningrad Oblast have two neighbors, Estonia and Finland. This is a demonstration. This is a level as will be proud of all NATO forces and everybody in the Brussels. This is only geographical factor. And certainly uh, here the economical consequences already all have a message. Also, the Economic Cooperation Organization (IMF) have sent big information in media, and so the as said Donald Trump. Mm, we have not have a plan to continue months with the run, and 4 6 weeks we will be there for the end of this story. So we'll see again tomorrow maybe. And thank you. See you later. Bye bye.